Well, some people see their glass half full, others half empty. I have the unfortunate belief that my glass will certainly arrive in its Amazon box completely shattered during the shipping process. So, where is someone like me to turn to get back the positive energy that once was a part of my life? Well, today I'm turning to our resident Chief Energy Officer, Stacie Rene. Stacie, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Larry. Great to be here.
So, what can someone do when you think things are never really going to get better, or that it just seems like such a daunting thing for you to look at things in a different light?
Well, you have to see where you are in your present moment. And if you don't like where they are and it just seems to be a constant thing, then you have to make the decision to either continue living like that because that's what you're accepting in your life right now, or you decide to stand up and say, I'm not going to do this anymore and make a change. And it's the baby steps that, will make the biggest difference to your own personal life. And maybe it's just, I'm going to get up 10 minutes earlier every day, or, I'm going to start taking a different route. Or when someone starts talking to me or complaining about something, make an excuse and just do something different. Like just say, you know what, I have to use the restroom, or hey, I've got a call I have to get on. But don't accept what you don't like in your life anymore, because you are the creator and the decision maker for your happiness or your sadness.
So, Stacie, have you ever researched, like, where do negative feelings in a person, where do they begin? Because I'm guessing you're not born with them. It's like it's somehow your environment or your own mind. But like what turns people in that direction?
It is 100% your environment and who you hang around. If you hang around positive people all the time, you're going to be happy. You're going to be positive. You're going to see the greater things in life. If you're hanging around someone who's constantly gossiping, enjoying drama, talking about other people, then that's what you're going to accept in your life. And that's what you're going to be like. Just kind of like you are what you eat, right? You eat
Yeah.
fast food, you eat other things, you're not going to feel healthy. And your environment and the negative thoughts come from people around you. And 90% of the thoughts that you thought yesterday carry over to the next day. And we automatically, as human beings, think negative. It's just how we work. And it's like, Larry, if I were to say, hey, I need to talk with you, and could you please give me a call? You automatically be like, oh God, what happened? What's going down, instead of, oh my gosh, maybe it's something really exciting that she wants to share with me. We just think that way. We're kind of brought in our environment to think that way.
I know. I'm trying to remember the last time someone has said, "Hey, can you give me a call?" And I'm like, I think, "Oh, this is going to be something great."
Right.
But it could be. But I just don't know. But I always have I'm processed to think that way. It's crazy.
And in our minds, that's what we do. And a lot of the times what we do in our everyday life, I mean, how many people wake up in the morning and they don't want to go to work? I had to go to my work again, my job, it sucks and I hate it. And the people around me, there's nothing, they see no value. Then why are you going to work? Look for something different. And here's the thing in life, how are you supposed to know what you love and what your true passion is if you don't try different things? If you're going to work in a retail shop, if you're going to work in a fast food or in a flower shop, okay, you've experienced those things, but how are you supposed to know what your passion is if you don't try a lot of different things? Same thing with food, right? If you're only going to try three different things and say, that's all I like, I'm not trying anything else. How are you supposed to know? Oh my gosh, I had no idea that I loved sushi. I mean, but we're prone to already be programmed in our head because of what we like around us, right?
Yeah, just the other day I was coming out of my apartment and I noticed my neighbor was changing his own oil. I was like,
Mhm.
I wish I had learned to change. My dad knew nothing about cars, so he passed on that complete lack of knowledge to me. So then I started thinking, well, you know what if I took a class on how to do minor car repairs? But then I started thinking, well, but what if I'm not good at it and whatever? Like, but yeah, you just need to try new things. It's like, even if I do suck at it, who cares?
Right. And you said a key point right there. You said, what if? If you were to continuously play the what if game in your life and your everyday verbiage, you're not going to accomplish anything, because what if this were to happen? Well, if I'm driving down the road, what if I go and I turn left instead of right? Well, Try it. What do you have to lose? If you make the wrong turn, turn around and go the right way. What if game will take you down?
Yes, because you can look back on pivotal moments of your life, and it's the things that you did
Mhm.
just impulsively that end up turning out the best than things where you just sat there and hemmed and hawed and questioned whether you should do it or not.
Spontaneous moments are usually the best. And the other thing is you said that your neighbor was changing his own, was it oil?
Yeah.
So people love to share their knowledge with other people. If you want to know how to do something, say, hey, would you mind teaching me the next time or just showing me how you do that the next time? They'll be, absolutely. I would love to show you. And you never know where that's going to lead and what other things that you're like, hey, did you also know this is how you change the or put more windshield wiper? I mean, most people know that, but it's some people don't. And it's just a matter of people love to share their knowledge and their tips and their tools or things that they've learned. So if you open up your arms to that possibility, then you're going to be really well received.
Yeah, he was just recently diagnosed with COVID. So I'm going to wait a week
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I'm going to approach him and say, hey, can you show me how to change the oil in my vehicle?
Absolutely. Good point.
So, Stacie, you revealed to me yesterday you're on the verge of taking a trip overseas. And I'm just curious, I'm guessing you traveled to many countries in your day. In other nations, do they have like issues with confidence and positivity like we seem to have here in the United States?
We have it all over. I mean, our state, Europe, you know, Paris, Iran, anywhere. Everybody has insecurities. We all have different cultures. We all have different things that we worry about. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings. And it's kind of like what I like to say for the shiny pennies, right? There's different shiny pennies that you have. You have the dirty ones, the clean ones, the ones that are dented. And they have all experienced different things dropped or smushed on a railroad train. But at the end of the day, they all have the same value. And so we all have the same insecurities. They may be different stories attached to each one of them because of our background, but everybody is insecure. Everybody has confidence issues. Everybody's afraid to try different things because we care too much about what other people think instead of our own self, which is the most important person in the world. And if you're happy with yourself or the decisions or you screw up and you do something, then laugh it off. At least you tried it. Most people wouldn't even have the courage to do that.
So, Stacie, if I was taking this trip that you're about to embark on, I would be overthinking everything. The plane ride, people masked, and all that stuff. So, how are you dealing with that the mental part of taking a trip as we're kind of sort of out of COVID here?
I am. I have never been to Europe. I'm excited to go to Paris. And there's the little things that I didn't even think about. My friend's like, hey, you need, a different kind of charger to be able to charge your phone. I was like, what? So I went on Amazon last night and got it. I said, you know what? Here's the thing. If I don't go over and experience it, I won't know the next time that I was like, oh, I need to bring a rain jacket because it rained a little bit every day, or, I need an umbrella. I didn't realize that there's all these sites and I would need this, this, and this. And without you trying things, you're never going to know. And just like when people try new events or they try new jobs, you don't know until you try it. But you're going to learn a little bit from each time that you do something, whether it's traveling, whether it's trying a new job, whether it's trying some new food. You know what? Who cares what other people think? Try it and just care about yourself. And then you've got great stories to be like, I tried that and it was the worst thing ever.
Well, Stacie, whenever I have you on the show, it's like I'm in class again because I have a whole list of things. I have homework to do now. I'm going to
Right.
work. You go over to Europe, and I'm going to try to improve myself. And we'll check back in when you get back, and we'll see how your trip went and how my mental trip went.
And who knows, maybe you can learn to change the oil.
Yes, I will give that a shot as well. Stacie
Thanks,
Rene,
Larry.
our Chief Energy Officer. Thank you so much, and safe travels to you.
Thanks.